And welcome to the Dome here on the Alaska Sports Channel. And for those of you that are listening live on Z93.7 FM, as we are broadcasting the 37th annual All-Alaska Large School Shriners game here from the Dome Skiphurst, alongside my broadcast partner, Tom Steigelman. This is definitely going to be an exciting game as we've got quite a few seniors here, and many of these names coming across the talent that you've heard about from across Alaska in the large school football games.
It's definitely going to be an all-offensive show today, and looking forward to that. And, we were talking a little bit before the game, Skip, that, one side, at least on paper anyway, it looked like it's going to be all about the pass, and the other side's going to be all about the run.
All right, definitely. When you look at the North squad, they're stacked with quite a few offensive linemen, and plus the running backs that you're accustomed to listening to and hearing about and reading about in the papers here. You've got Gabe Mingledorf, who is the leader in the CIC conference for rushing, and he's backed up by the Amavi's from Palmer. Plus, you've got great defense. Cash McGregor, who we've talked about before. We saw him pick off about 4 or 5 passes in their first game against West. Getting ready to kick off here is North, as South has won the toss and elects to receive. The ball is off. And South is fielding it, trying to bring it up the field, cutting around the left side. I believe number 23, Naeem Johnson.
Tried to make a move, got about 8 on that return there as he was bringing it around the left-hand side. Not a bad start. Looks like they're going to put the flag right at the 20 as we get ready to get going in this one.
Yeah, for those of you that will be watching this on the Alaska Sports Channel, the blue lines are actually the yard markers, so it's a little bit different here in the Dome.
Just a little bit. Multi-lined field out here for about any sport you'd ever want to play down here. Soccer, baseball, everything is marked on this field.
Louis Fa'amasino in the backfield with C.J. Toomer. It's kind of funny to put those names together, but
yeah. And of course, 4 receivers split out already, and they're going to run it on the first play.
Fa'amasino with the handoff, thought about cutting it up the middle, but ended up bringing it around the left side and taken down in the backfield by number 55, Presley Piliati.
Well, it's just like we were talking about right at the very beginning of the game. North side's got some great defense set up out there.
Sure do. Got some great linebackers and defensive backs. This is definitely going to be a battle here. Toomer in the gun. Takes the snap, steps back, looking for a receiver, and ends up throwing a pick immediately. Number 41, Benjamin Amuvai, picking off C.J. Toomer on this first drive here.
Right from the get-go on that snap, the North had a couple of guys get through, chase Toomer out of the pocket there, and then really just a bad pass. I mean, he threw it right to the guy.
Right. Well, usually for C.J. Toomer, if you make him cut out around to his left and he has to throw across his body, that's usually where he makes a lot of his mistakes at quarterback. But this time, he was flushed out of the pocket, went around to the right, and he hit Benjamin Amuvai right in the chest.
Yep, well, let's see if the North can take advantage of it here.
Dustin Bellegarde taking the snap and handing the ball off and running up the middle. Number 25, Gabe Mingledorf from Chugiak. We just mentioned his name before. I'm sorry, that wasn't Gabe. That was Chance Lialau who took that ball.
Well, the North heavy on the running backs and everything on their side of the
man in motion, ball handed off to Mingledorf as he goes around the right side, and if he gets that corner, he's in.
Count it. 2 plays and a touchdown. You got to like that if you're the North.
You're used to seeing that from Gabe Mingledorf, the CIC leading rusher for the season.
Looks like they're getting ready for a celebration, see if they're going to coordinate anything. Saw that in a couple of the other games earlier in the small schools games. It's good to see those guys celebrating out there.
You sure did. His North squad gets set for the point after. Number 99, Daniel Billifer, getting set to kick this one, the PAT. Ball is snapped, kick is up, and it's good. So right off the bat, C.J. Toomer throwing an interception, and the North squad turning that into points. 10:38 remaining here in the first quarter as the North squad finds themselves up by 7. We'll be right back with more of the All-Alaska 37th Annual Large School Shriners game here on Z93.7 and the Alaska Sports Channel.
The Anchorage Healthy Smile Center presents the question, how important is it for athletes to wear a mouth guard?
Hello, I'm Dr. Terry Priest. Custom-made mouth guards can prevent expensive and painful mouth injuries and help an athlete perform at a higher level. So whether it's for yourself or your kids, make sure you're protected with a custom-made mouth guard. For the latest in preventive and comprehensive dentistry, call or stop by today.
The Anchorage Healthy Smile Center, proud sponsor of high school football on the Alaska Sports Channel.
And welcome back to the Dome here where the North's taken a 7-0 lead, and there's the kickoff, Skip.
Christopher Seminario taking that kickoff and weaving his way up the middle, taking it all the way out to about the 30.
Nice run back there. He got up like maybe he was spun over there, never really touched the ground, but the referees had blown the whistle.
Seminario from Lathrop. Lathrop started the year off undefeated. I mean, they went probably a good 5 games without losing at all. Ended up falling a little short there in the playoffs. Still had a wonderful season. New quarterback back for the North, number 9, Robert Tanner from Lathrop. So he takes the snap, throws it out to the right, trick play, throws it back.
Oh, man.
And looking up
That's
the
gonna be
field.
short. Oh, no, he got it.
And the ball caught out and about the 30-yard line and knocked out of bounds at about the 17.
So Coach Tim Davis pulling out the razzle-dazzle right away.
Nashawn Fromm coming up with that one. Nashawn Fromm, one of the leading wide receivers for the CIC conference. CJ Toomer making his way back out onto the field. Toomer wearing number 85. Kind of funny. He's got a big body too, so he almost looks like a lineman out there. Toomer's wearing an Oregon helmet, Oregon Ducks. Takes the snap, hands the ball on up the middle. Taking a big hit is Christopher Seminario. He got taken down by number 55, Presley Pliati, who heard some words from the ump, told him to calm down a little bit. This is an all-star game.
Yeah, got that one down to the 12 on that.
Toomer in the gun, takes the snap, hands it off to Seminario again, who's taken down in the backfield at about the 13-yard line, picking up maybe a yard. Number 19, or excuse me, is that number 19? It was number 19 on the tackle, Kenneth Pegues from Chugiak. Toomer takes the snap, looking to throw, puts it up, and overthrows his intended receiver, Leroy Elliott. Man, it's so odd to say that. CJ Toomer to Leroy Elliott. That just doesn't compute right.
Yeah, Elliott just didn't get quite enough separation there. Toomer really didn't overthrow him by that much. I'm sure they're going to try that play again a little bit later this afternoon.
Well, I'm sure it'll be open for him. It'll be there.
Yeah.
In a 4-wide set with one running back joining CJ Toomer in the backfield. He takes the snap and he's looking to throw again. Immediately flushed out of the pocket as he cuts across to his right side, trying to find Leroy Elliott again.
Yeah, there again,
he's jumping in the way there.
He had difficulties. He's rolling to his right, trying to throw it back there a little bit again, and
when he has to throw across his body, it just doesn't work out very well for him.
So the North able to make a good defensive stand there as they had some pressure. South getting ready. Looks like they'll set up for the field goal attempt. Or was that fourth?
Oh, no, that was 4th down.
Okay.
This is turnover on downs. So North gets the
My
ball
bad.
now. They're flag on the play already.
Really? They threw a penalty flag.
They did. Illegal substitution. 12 men on the field for the South team. And that's going to give them 5 yards, so North is going to end up taking this one over 1st and 5 from the 17-yard line.
See if they're
Bellegarde.
gonna plan on sticking to the running game here.
Oh,
And
coming
they do.
around the end
Wow,
and
that's a
taking
good
it
run.
down the field, upfield. Nobody in
Goodbye.
between them. That is number 33, Ed Hall.
Oh, they might.
And it looks like he's taking it all the way in.
He gets it. Unbelievable.
All the way to pay dirt from the 17-yard line. Ed Hall coming in around the left side and taking it in for the score.
Wow.
Just like that, the North squad in the running attack that we've been talking about that they have find themselves leading this one with 8:52 remaining in the first quarter, 13-0 over the South squad.
You know, when we were talking beforehand that the North was going to have an excellent running game, honestly, I wasn't expecting 2 touchdowns in 3 plays.
Right, well, they're pretty stacked.
Unbelievable.
You know, we talked about it. They've got the offensive line and they've got the running game. So number
I think
17, Jan Andrew, getting set for the PAT, puts it up and looks like it is good. So the North take the lead, 14-0, 8:52 remaining here in the first quarter. We'll be right back with more of the 37th annual All-Alaska Large School Shriner football game right after this.
Have the appetite of a major leaguer? Go where the Alaskans go for their game. Buckets in Soldotna. Always a home run. Buckets serves breakfast, lunch, and dinner 7 days a week. Stop on by to enjoy a juicy wild game burger, a bases-loaded baked potato, or a halibut with flavor that knocks it out of the park. Whether you're watching the game on one of their many big screens or talking about how your team won or lost, Buckets is your home for all-star food and major league fun. Check out Buckets in Soldotna on the web at bucketsportsgrill.com.
Welcome back here to the Dome for the 37th annual All-Alaska Large School Shriners football game. Number 99, Daniel Billiford, kicking the ball off to South. Seminario fielding this one and gets stuck about the 25-yard line. He ran into a wall. Ed Hall taking him down quickly. So Ed Hall doing it on both sides of the ball, putting up 6 points on that last possession for the North, then laying the stick on the return.
Well, Southside gets ready to come back out. We'll see if they try to pull out some more of the trick plays here, but they're going to have to do something down by 14 already in this one.
Tanner in the backfield, joined with Fa'amasino. Tanner looking to throw, throws it out to Leroy Elliott around the right side as he weaves his way. Ooh, weaves his way through
I thought they were
some
about to
defenders.
rip that ball out of his hands.
Yeah, he picks up about 13 yards in the first down there, and they were trying to rip the ball out of his hands. Number 29 on the tackle there, Tyler Evans, trying to strip Leroy Elliott of the ball. Was almost successful on that one. Tanner standing in the backfield as a quarterback on this one. In the gun, Fa'amasino on his right. From the 37-yard line, hands the ball off to Fa'amasino as he tries to cut around the left side. And he gets taken down immediately as he tries to make that cut by number 53. That is Joshua Bogowitz.
That was a good job of pursuit that time by the North team. Able to get him up, spun him around. He tried to break it, go the other direction, but there was nothing going on there.
Yeah, they're filling these holes pretty quickly as the North. South not having anywhere to go in that running game. Tanner finds Fa'amasino out around the right side in the flats. A stiff arm.
Nice tackle.
Fa'amasino taken down at about the 43-yard line. Third down and about 5 remaining here.
You know, Fa'amasino got that stiff arm out there like you were talking about, and the player just slid down there, still able to wrap him up by the ankles. That was a good job sticking with it.
Usually you cannot take down Louis Fa'amasino with just one guy. It just doesn't work that way. Tanner in the gun from the 43, takes the snap, rolls left, looking for Fromm, finds him as Fromm makes one spin move, making a guy miss, taking it across the 50, the 40, taken down at about the 37-yard line by number 31, Cash McGregor, as he comes up to stop Fromm on that one.
Tell you what, it is a dangerous group of receivers out there for the south side. Very slippery guys, as you just saw on that play. One little spin move and got himself another probably 15 yards out of that.
From probably one of the, well, arguably one of the best wide receivers in the Cook Inlet Conference. Flag on the play, looks like number 75, Tavita Fahoko, ends up jumping before that ball was snapped. False start. It's going to be the call as they lose 5 yards on this one. It's going to be 1st and 15 from the 44-yard line. 44-yard line of North, that is. South with the ball. Tanner in the backfield, joined with Famasino again. 4 wide receivers, 2 up, 2 down. Tanner takes a step back. He's going to tuck it and try to run it himself. That pocket just collapsed on him, ends up making his way back to the original line of scrimmage and brought down by number 63, Isaac Terry.
Well, that was a little hard work there just to get back to the line of scrimmage on that one. But there again, you know, good pressure by the North being able to break through that offensive line.
You know, the North is making substitutions almost every play, so you got a fresh set of legs out there each time. Tanner and Seminario in the backfield together. Tanner throws out, finds Leroy Elliott, trying to do a little bubble screen there, but he's taken down immediately by a couple of defenders. Number 41, Benjamin Amave, joined by his relative Vincent Amave on the tackle. Don't exactly know what the relation is. I know they're not brothers, though. So.
I'll tell you what, excellent job by the North on the defensive side of the ball. As soon as South gets it to any of their players, they are just collapsing on them in a hurry.
Tanner in the gun, takes the snap, looks left, tucks it, and starts to run, and ends up being taken down by number 19, Kenneth Pegues, and number 71, DJ Matini.
There again, that was all about, you know, the defensive line penetrating once again and messing up, you know, the plans there.
Well, the secondary for the North really sticking to their men. They're not playing too much of a zone. They're playing man-to-man and covering pretty well, not giving Tanner any targets to throw to. As he stays in the gun with that spread offense, throws the ball out, finds Elliott at about the 26-yard line, where he picks up the first down, 12 yards on that reception, moving the chains.
Well, that was a good effort there. You know, he caught that just a little bit short of the first down, was able to fight his way up those extra couple of yards to keep the ball in the possession of the South team.
Tanner takes the snap. He's almost, looks like he's going to be taken down in the backfield. Kenneth Pegues, strips the ball out too, but I think the whistle was blown before he hit the ground.
Yeah, but there again, you know, the North team going to be trying to wrestle that ball out of the hands of these guys. And, you know, there again, they're just blowing right through that offensive line.
They sure are. Losing 5 yards on that sack there was Tanner. 2nd and 15 from the 32-yard line. As Tanner takes the snap, throws off to his right for Leroy Elliott, makes one man miss, and the ball is stripped out. Number 41, Benjamin Amavai, strips Leroy Elliott of the ball and then runs immediately over to the sideline where he falls down in pain. He's
not sure
tossed
what's
off
happened.
His helmet. Not quite sure what happened either, but I think he may just have some cramps or something. So either way, North taken over at the 24-yard line, 1st and 10. Looks like the North side is going to call a timeout. We're going to take it with them too here with 4 minutes exactly remaining here in the first quarter. North find themselves up over South, 14-0 in the 37th annual All-Alaska Shriners Large School football game. We'll be right back.
AutoStart Alaska 2 on Muldoon Road is the one-stop shop for high-end customizing of your car. Our expert staff and professionals can help you find the right components for both your needs and budget. Located on the east side at 500 Muldoon Road, AutoStart Alaska 2 has a wide selection of remote starts, alarms, amplifiers, in-dash units, custom rims, Lamborghini hinges, and much more. Our highly trained staff understand every aspect of car audio and video. If you want it done right, you want it done at AutoStart Alaska 2.
We're back here on Z93.7 FM and the Alaska Sports Channel, bringing you the 37th annual All-Alaska Large School Shriners football game. As the North find themselves up 14-0 here, starting off this drive on the turnover from the 24-yard line. First and 10, Bellegarde hands it off up the middle is Mingledorf as he takes himself all the way up to the 36-yard line, picking up the first down. Mingledorf taking a vicious hit.
Yeah, it heard it all the way up here, and I'll tell you what, it was really, I think, a couple of the south side players banging into each other that really made the crack happen.
Probably. Mingledorf's been taking some nasty hits all season long. He's used to it. Bellegarde rolls out to the right and taken down immediately.
I don't know if they were supposed to be trying to run a screen on that one, but everybody on the south defensive line made it through that time.
He sure did. Number 69, Trusty Sigmon, ended up bringing down Bellegarde in the backfield, but he was able to get that pass off before he was brought down. Luckily that wasn't intercepted, so they're just going to call it an incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 from the 26. Wing T. Bellegarde takes the snap, pitches it out to Ed Hall across the right side, and taken down on a great tackle. Number 3, that was Lars Evinger, able to bring down Ed Hall for a loss of 1 yard. 3rd and 11 here. Great pursuit there by the South squad.
Yep, South defense starting to get on track now a little bit more and find their rhythm. This is, well, they forced the north side into 4 plays so far on this drive, so.
Setting up in the wing T again. Ed Hall in motion, gets the ball on the handoff around the left side and brought down from behind by number 53, Chris Firo. Able to pick up about 2 yards, making it 4th and 9 here from the 37-yard line.
Well, going to see our first punt of the game.
If you can hear music in the background, I believe that's the Colony Pet Band.
Oh, yeah. Yep, they're back there behind us.
Ooh.
Number 17, Jan Andrew, punting that one off.
And they're just going to have to let that one bounce.
Yeah,
Takes a nice north bounce.
Yeah, Marquise Rayford was back there. He's thinking, there's no way I'm taking that ball. And it is down at about the 12-yard line, where South will take over with 2:09 remaining here in the first quarter. They find themselves down by 14, but their defense really came up huge for them, making it possible for this South squad to have another opportunity to hopefully put some points on the board before this first quarter ends.
That'll certainly pick up the spirits of the South team there, getting that stop on that one, especially after giving up those 2 quick touchdowns. But I don't know, Skip, would you have taken that ball back on that punt? No risk taker.
No. Tanner in the backfield with Fa'amasino, takes the snap, hands it off to Fa'amasino up the middle, and he is able to pick up about 2 yards on that one, bringing up 2nd and 8. That's the first positive run that we've seen from the South squad so far here this afternoon.
And that was a lot of hard work to get those 2 yards, too.
Fa'amasino was the 2nd leading rusher in the CIC conference this season, right behind Mingledorf. Tanner takes the snap, throws it out to Leroy Elliott on the right side, who gets a great
nice
block and tries to bring it up the middle, and he is swarmed on by a number of defenders. Famasino holding onto his back, making sure that Leroy Elliott did not go down. Elliott able to pick up about 9 yards on that one and the first down, moving the chains. So the South squad's going to find themselves the 1st and 10 at about the 22-yard line.
There again on that one, it was almost like the North guys almost trying to hold him up a little bit to give their other guys a chance to come in and try to strip that ball again.
Well, I think it was Famasino holding him up, making sure he didn't go down.
Yeah.
Tanner puts the ball up, looking for Rayford, and Cash McGregor making sure that that one was not caught.
I think Cash is going to be having a nightmare about that one tonight because that should have been a pick.
Well, you know, he's used to picking off the ball. He's a trained professional at this one, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, he's going to be regretting that one for a little bit.
I promise you.
Yeah.
Tanner with Seminario in the backfield, takes the snap from the gun, hands the ball off to Seminario up the middle, who finds a huge hole and able to make it all the way up to the 40-yard line and picking up the first down for a gain of 17 yards. 1st and 10 for South at the 40.
Not exactly the smoothest handoff, but he was able to get a hold of it, got up there, and notice right there towards the end, right before he got hit, wrapped it up with both arms.
Which is ironic because Seminario and Tanner play on the same team. Tanner holds on to it, fakes the handoff, comes around the right side, taken down by number 53. That would be Joshua Bogowitz. Number 45, Noah Spencer joining him on the tackle.
South now trying to pick up the pace, trying to slow down, I think, the substitutions on the north side of things.
Tanner takes the snap, pocket collapses, rolls around the left, sees a lot of green, looking for the sideline as he is taken down right in front of the parents. Wow. Don't know if he was hit a little late there or not, but he's able to pick up about 3 yards on that one, taking it all the way up to the 44. It's going to be 3rd and 6. I could hear parents and little kids wincing.
Yeah. Somebody, that was good that he slid on the ground.
Yeah, because someone was getting taken out.
Yeah, I think that about that 5-year-old over there in the front row.
Mm-hmm. Those pink pants. I think Tanner leaned back before that ball was snapped. I think they're going to call a false start on that one. And they are backing up South by 5 yards. Going to bring up 3rd and about 11. From the 39-yard line, Tanner and Seminario in the backfield. Leroy Elliott at the bottom of the screen here for those that are watching, joined by number 3, Lars Evinger. At the top of your screen, you've got Fromm and
they're going to be looking
Rayford.
at Elliott. He's isolated out there.
Tanner rolls left, throws it out, trying to hit, who was that, number 15? Tyrone Davis, who, if any of you know that name, he played quarterback for West from about the 3rd game of the season on. But if it had not been for having to come in and play quarterback, he would probably be an all-state receiver as well. Penalty on the play. I believe it's going to go.
Yep, they're declining it.
Yep, they're declining it. It went against South, but the North squad's going to decline it. That's going to make 4th down.
Just 6 seconds left to go in the quarter.
CJ Toomer making his way in. Not playing quarterback, though. He's kicking the ball.
But with him back there, you never know.
Yeah, he's got a great arm. Probably the best quarterback in the large schools. Flack being thrown. Illegal substitution. Or no, excuse me. They're just trying to get everybody to back up, sorry.
Yeah.
Off the sidelines.
I think these players are confused too by the blue lines.
Yeah, so 5-yard penalty there. It's still 4th and 6.
Now you got to wonder if this is going to change anything they were thinking about.
I think
doing.
it is. Toomer is in at quarterback now. He's not thinking about punting the ball. Seminario in the backfield with him as Toomer takes the snap. He looks to the right and finds number 3, Lars Evinger, right at the 50-yard line.
That's going to be close and depend on the spot. Nice reach up there.
Well, depends on where they're going to spot this one at. It's right at the 50. I think
The nose is.
I
They're
think
gonna have
they're
to measure
calling a
this.
first down there,
Are
and
they?
they are. So huge first down pickup as the first quarter ends. North finds themselves up by 14. We'll be right back with more football action for you here on the Alaska Sports Channel for those of you that are listening on Z93.7.
For over 30 years, Sweeney's has been your one-stop shop for all your favorite workwear. Boots, shoes, and outdoor wear. Extra Tough, Red Wing, Wolverine, King. Their friendly and knowledgeable staff will help you find exactly what you're looking for. You'll be impressed with their extensive collection. Jeans from Dickies, Levi, and Lee. Apparel from Pendleton, Helly Hansen, and Columbia. Located on the Kenai Spur Highway. Sweeney, the place you go for brands you know.
Welcome back here to the Dome to start off second quarter action. Just to end off the first quarter, Evinger making a great grab, stretching out and just picking up the first down right at the 50 where the South squad is taking over. Leroy Elliott hands the ball off to Fa'amasino as he cuts up around the left side, and that's pretty much what you're used to looking at. It took about 4 defenders from the North to bring him down. You really got to watch the offense for the South from West because they're being coached by Tim Davis, and when you see Leroy Elliott out there running the Wildcat, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, Thomasino, a big boy there. It's going to take several guys to take him down, no doubt about that.
Leroy Elliott staying in the Wildcat offense, takes the snap and holds on to it.
Oh, he's got somebody deep.
He sure does. He throws it
Nice.
out and caught and brought down all the way at the 9-yard line. I can't even see what the number is. He's got the jersey pulled up on him. I want to say, I have no idea.
Is that what you really want to say?
No, it's not what I want to say, but I can't tell who that is. The jersey's pulled all the way up. You can't see his number.
Yeah.
But it's a great play and a great throw by Leroy Elliott, who's staying in at quarterback. He takes the snap, fakes the handoff
He's
to
open again.
Fa'amasino as he goes around the right side. Got some pretty good blocking. North coming at him, taking him down out of bounds as he picks up about 5 yards on that play, making it 2nd and goal from about the 6-yard line.
Yeah, the way that jersey's tucked up, it's hard for us to tell. I think it's number 29.
29 would have been Kikoa Fomai.
But he broke open again and was open in the end zone. But they just weren't able to get him the ball that time around.
Elliott stays in at quarterback and hands it off to Fa'amasino as he takes it around the left side.
Oh.
And he's met in the backfield by 2 or 3 guys, originally held up by Cash McGregor as Benjamin Amavai came in and laid the blow to bring him down.
So looking at a 3rd down now, what do you do here, Skip? Go back to the Wildcat?
Well, it looks like C.J. Toomer is coming in to play quarterback, and he's going to be joined by Seminario in the backfield. With Toomer out there,
Still, again, anything's possible.
you know what? He can run just like any running back out there can, but he's got a great arm. From the 6-yard line, 3rd and goal. Toomer steps back, looks left, throws left, and it's intercepted by Cash McGregor as he brings it back out of the end zone and taken down at about the 2-yard line.
Man.
Big shocker. Cash McGregor coming up with an interception on that one.
Yeah, go figure that. And Toomer, though, telegraphed that thing. He did nothing but look left the whole time. Didn't try to look anybody off. He had one thing on his mind and put it up there. And McGregor comes up with another big play, as we've seen him do several times this year.
He was looking for Marquise Rayford the entire time, like you said, never took his eyes off of him. Cash McGregor coming up with that one, and you're used to seeing McGregor pick off quarterbacks. He's notorious for that one, and congratulations to him. Great defense. Like we talked about it before, the North squad is going to have a great defense. They've got all these running backs. They're in the wing tee right now. Bellegarde Man in motion. He hands it off to Mingledorf, who
Uh-oh.
tries to take it around the right side, but it looks
Ooh,
like he's taken
that
down
safety?
in the end zone. That is a safety.
Yep. So the South defense comes through.
Yeah, Coach
picking up
Davis
two.
out there pumping his hand.
Yeah.
He's stoked about it. He didn't get the cheesy poofs before the game started. So he's angry. With 10:05 remaining here in the second quarter, the South squad ends up picking up 2 points for a safety, and they're going to get the ball back too.
Right.
Because the North squad's going to have to
Gonna have to kick it away here.
punt kick it to him.
Now that was really kind of set up, that safety there, is when McGregor did make a great interception.
Oh, he did.
But should have down that thing in the end zone.
And
If he
that's
would have
what
done that, they would have been starting on the 20. But you know, it is an all-star game, and he only had one tackle to break, really, and he would have
Right.
been home free.
Right, and I know that's what he was thinking about too. He
Right.
was thinking about housing that one on the other end.
Yeah.
But you know, like you said, he probably should have taken a knee, and you know, unfortunately, he didn't. So
Well, we'll see as North gets ready here to punt this one away. It's a little tough on some of these players. Different teams, they all have different numbers, and got some of them have their shirts rolled up here. It looks like 87 back deep in the center here for the South side. As he spun around there.
well, I figured out the other number. That was Christian Banter that we were looking for earlier.
Oh, okay.
Number 21.
It's got to be 87 back.
Yep, that's Armin Elijah from service.
Yep, but it doesn't matter, he didn't get it.
Well, no,
They faked the handoff.
the handoff to him, and number
Oh,
27
man.
brings it up around the center, cuts to the left side, and takes it all the way to the 40 of the North squad, and that was number 27, Kelly Coleman from Diamond. On that return, putting the South squad in great field position. CJ Toomer coming out to play quarterback on this possession, joining the backfield by Seminario. You got Marquise Rayford at the near field